Hello everyone, I don't know if we've spoken today. You'll have to forgive the lighting. But Ziggy's with us. We are taking him for a quick walk on the Forest Loop. We'll see how much time we have so that he hopefully gets some pee out of his system before we drop him at his groomer's. We just walked past part of the shopping center, and when we got to the end he didn't want to go any further because he's like, but I love it here. So that's the plan. I put an old harness that he never got to wear because it was too big for him on, and it seems to be a perfect fit now because I don't want to make them have to do the face harness, the halty. But we have to just watch the time and get him dropped off. I don't know what it's going to be like, if we're going to miss part of our class because we have to get him, or if they can hold him. Oh, he's pooping. All right, I got to go deal with that.
He's very excited. How's he look?
He looks cute. Let's see that booty. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that looks really nice. Yeah. Sebastian's in the bath. I just took a bath. I'm in pajamas. I just cleaned this room because there was stuff everywhere. I couldn't even walk. But yeah, I mostly unpacked. His socks and shoes go downstairs, and his hats and sunglasses. So that's why that's all there. We'll see if he starts hollering for me. I know this looks jokey. There's like a diaper genie ring, and we don't even have the diaper genie. Well, we have it, but we don't use it anymore. But it's such a good doorstop, despite it being ugly. Anyway, hi. Let's just start from the very beginning. I woke up around 8. I had my alarm set for 8 and 8:30, and the time in between is my waking up time usually. Unless there's somebody somewhere we need to be right away, then that's my backup the second time. But just before 8:30, I was reading some news on my phone, being very sleepy, and I saw that buzz, that little symbol saying somebody needs your help. Be My Eyes. That's my third one, and I feel like it's only been like 2.5 months. I'm not sure. Maybe I started in March. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, it's a quick one. A lady said that her power had gone out and she wanted to make sure her dishwasher was set correctly before she started it, so I just let her know which lights were on, and she like pushed everything, got it all set good, and yeah, she said, thanks so much, have a great day. And then she didn't hang up, and I had to hit the hang up button, which I felt really bad. I'm like, hopefully she wasn't like wanting something else. I get anxious over little things, but no, it was like not even pointing at anything, but like her hand, I think she just thought she pushed it and didn't. So it does say, are you sure you want to disconnect? So that's nice that it makes sure you didn't bump it or something. But yeah, my third call, short and sweet. It is always between 8 and 8:30 if I happen to still be in bed reading on my phone. A lot of times I'm awake earlier, so I wonder if that'll change when I'm up a lot earlier for school. But every single call I've gotten has been between 8 and 8:30. And I know that they send it out to like 10 or so people in a daytime time zone, but I wonder if it's so specific that my area gets it that time. I didn't even click on it that fast. I felt for sure that somebody would touch it before me. Usually I touch, and then I wear retainers at night and I can't talk clearly, so I pull them out as the person saying hello. But this time I like took one of them out and then hit the button. Sorry, I keep like hitting my arm and making you shake. But I hit the button after I took one of the 2 retainers out and said, hi, how can I help you? A little bit muddy, and then took the other one. They can't see me, thank goodness, because I'm always in bed. But yeah, so I did that, got up, showered. I think the plan is to just start shampooing the heck out of my hair, to start fading this. You can see it's already faded. I did dye it yesterday. But there's just no saving this hair. It's so gross. The buildup gets so gross after the beach that I always know that I'm gonna have a short time with whatever hair I put in there. But I'm not super in love with the choices I have here. I think when I did a big order last, I was thinking my hair would grow in a lot darker than it is. Like it looks darker here. Like anywhere where it's clumped together, it makes it look darker. And I think this gets more sun up here. I do have some sun spray. I think it's like hydrogen peroxide or something, like blonding spray that's only recommended if you have blonde hair, that I can put on here to make it match a little bit more. But yeah, I just don't love my choices, so I went out on a limb and I ordered something from Amazon. I love my hair girl and I want to support her small business, and she's great. She's got the kind of hair that I use, which is high heat extension hair, meaning it can take up to, I think, around 250, 270 Fahrenheit before it melts. And it does melt because after our trip to Surf City, I guess the dial in my straightener had gotten bumped up way hot, and I go to like straighten a braid and it just goes and melts it. I'm like, holy moly. So yeah, turned that back down and had to redo that braid. But it comes kind of kinky, but not as kinky as the normal braiding hair, which is jumbo braid, it's called. This is a lot less frizzy. The frizzy makes it great for gripping into full braids, but I wear my hair loose, obviously. I wouldn't even have the braid if I could magically just have it on my hair gently, but I'm not going to glue anything in or braid my hair and sew things in. So what I do is I braid, and then because it's high heat hair, up to a certain point I can smooth it out. And she's tested this hair. She gets it from manufacturers in China, Asia, something like that. It's a long wait time prior to the pandemic. I just bumped my hair and now it's coming out of my bun. Prior to the pandemic, she even had some special order colors. You could order and wait a month or two. But Amazon has some Asian companies that are selling braiding hair, and I went looking at the high heat hair because she's going to have some new colors towards the end of the year that have like browns and blondes at the roots, which I would really love because I'm still trying to keep it natural up here, which means I can't really put dye up there. And she had one color she posted, but it's not my kind of hair. I believe it was a stretched jumbo braid. Stretched just means they've shuffled the fibers so that it tapers down like this already instead of it all being blunt cut. I don't care about that. I can do that, but I can't use the jumbo braid that's gonna melt with the heat. You can't be worn loose. It's too tangly. But it was so pretty. It's like a medium blonde to a pink to a white, like very ice cream colors. So I go searching on Amazon thinking, well, she gets it from Asia. Maybe some companies also sell the exact same thing. Now, nobody's going to say, oh, you can use a flat iron on this and it won't melt. It's just not a thing. That's something she specifically tested and she goes over with me. I just have to take a leap of faith. So I bought a bundle. It's calling it brown to light pink to white, but it looks like very, very, very light brown or dark blonde. Like if you know hair extension and wig colors, like 27-30, but maybe a little more ashy. So yeah, it's free returns if unused. So first thing I'm gonna do is look and see if it's really brown at the top, because brown's gonna be too dark, or if it's that lighter color. And then I need to test heat on like just a couple little hairs sticking out, and if those seem okay, I'm going to carefully unbraid one. They come in a big braid, and take a little tiny bit of hair and test it for real. I should still be able to close it back up, and I've only taken like a tiniest pinch. He's calling me. Hold on, bud. Let me fix my hair. So yeah, that's coming tomorrow. I don't know what's gonna happen with that, but that's my hair update. Then you know that we took Ziggy out. We took him on a walk. He got his hair cut. He looks so good. I had the groomer that I had the time before last, Santiago. He did a great job again. I mean, they still have the person who did it last time. I think they were just new, so they're probably much better now, but it was just a really choppy cut. And his tummy's shaved, but not much. It got shaved down behind the ears. I always prefer that. Like, I just bring him in with the mats. I had already shaved one side. Came home, and what did we do? We ended up doing some quiet time. I did paint this morning. It still looks frightening. I hate my paintings until they're getting close to being done. They cause me a lot of stress and anxiety. I still love doing it, but and it's so hard to paint these smaller canvases. It's really hard, so I have paintbrushes coming tomorrow. But we did a quiet time for about an hour and a half. I just curled up. I was really tired, and Ziggy was really tired from his day. He was so keyed up. He was so good all morning, but then when we came down from quiet time, he was just barking his brains out over every last thing outside. I did a tiny little bit on that dog site, but I just don't know what to do, and nobody's emailing back or anything. So I don't know what's going on. And then we didn't know what to have for dinner. We didn't want pasta right after pizza, and burgers sounded good, but Danny's planning on cooking steaks with Yvonne here tomorrow. So we asked Jax, and he suggested our favorite Thai restaurant. It's expensive, but it's a beautiful day, so we were able to eat out there. And I came home and I went in the bath, and here we are. So I'm gonna say goodnight too, because he's calling me. Tomorrow I have to take Jax to the dentist to have 4 baby teeth pulled. Yikes. And they called me this morning and asked if I wanted to bump it up to 11:10 from like 1:30. So I said yes to that, just to get it over with earlier in the day. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.